Next thing in the system that we need to do are plans. Now, a plan can be created by a admin or by a job coach. So let's go ahead and start that. The first thing I need to do is select job processing and then go down to forms. In forms, I have a CRP-20 and that opens up a form called plans. I can click on the X here to remove the PHI information. And here would display a list of all the plans that I have in the system. Now, if you're an admin, you'll see all plans, but if you're a job coach, you will only see the plans that have been created for consumers that you're tied to. So let's go ahead and create a plan. First thing I want to do is let's name this initial planning meeting. Let's select our consumer and then let's give it a date of today's date's fine. Now, when I selected the consumer, you can see that services were um, populated in this area. Let's go ahead and we're just going to have a mileage plan and we're going to have a service plan. Okay, and now we have the next section would be the initial plan or an updated plan. Initial is selected by default, but you can select updated plan. Now in this section, you would start populating this information and populate the information as needed. So once we get through that area, we have the signature section. Pay attention to the title. First thing that we have is consumer signature. So the consumer would sign that. Then we have the CRP signature. And then we have the WVDRS signature. So you can just go ahead and so you can try to sign this. I'm on a desktop. It's not going to look great, but you can do this on a tablet or a phone using a pen or your finger to sign. If you do need to clear the signature, you can hit clear and that will clear the signature to start over again. So, and also dates populate to the current date, but you can change those. And then here at the bottom, there's some additional information that can be populated. And then I'm going to create plan. So you can see here that the plan has been created. I do have one signature, and you can see that there's no signature stated here on the other two. If I scroll down, then I have the additional information. Types of service pulled from the section that we selected, the mileage and the service. So that is the creation of the plan. And you can see here that all plans, the list now consists of the one record that I just created. Now I can go back and edit that in case I needed to update something or obtain an additional signature. And then I can also view that. So if I click on view, I can quickly go in here, see the data, and then also see the signatures. And then I can click on preview plan to see that PDF again. Okay, so that was training on creating the plan.